Here's my real love review of Shatter by Tahera Mafi. It gets 3 stars.
Wow.
Here's why. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler! This is a spoiler warning. Shatter centers on Juliet, a teenage girl with a deadly touch. It's this lethal ability that has her locked away by the Re-establishment, a harsh dictatorship ruling over a crumbling world. The Re-establishment wants to use her as a weapon that she does not want to become. But she's never fought for herself before, until she's reunited with the one person who ever cared for her childhood friend Adam. Adam and Juliet have been in love with one another for years, and once she realizes that despite him being a soldier in the army of the Re-establishment, that he is trustworthy, they couple up very fast and make a plan to escape together. Despite it seeming like a betrayal initially, Juliet realizes that Adam is just pretending to play the role of loyal soldier for his safety and for hers. He is quick to build her up when all she has ever believed about herself is that she's a monster, and she does what she can to protect him after the Re-establishment punish him for her insubordination by falling into line, mostly. There's lots of real love in this book with protecting one another and acts of self-sacrifice. Like when they do finally escape the Re-establishment, Juliet throws caution to the wind and saves Adam after he is shot in the leg. However, there is one thing that stands out as unloving. Obviously, Juliet has spent her whole life deprived of human touch because her touch harms and kills others. But when Adam discovers that he is immune to her lethal touch, she's finally able to have that human contact that she so desperately desires. But instead of it being a life-giving, tender, healing experience, it is overshadowed by the mutual teenage hormones of lust and desire. The part that in particular stands out to me as being unloving is when they, on several occasions, intend to have sex. Just because she's never asked him to stop, and just because he has her consent to continue, does not mean that having sex is the best thing, the most loving thing for one another. In every instance where they initiate sex and are interrupted, they barely know each other and aren't in a safe place. It puts them in a vulnerable, compromising position for the enemy to discover them. And on an emotional level, they are intending to bind themselves to one another in an irreversible way, particularly from Adam's perspective. He should know of her starved human touch and her traumatic family history and past, and therefore take things slowly. Like I said, there's a lot of real love in this book, but this last part makes Adam and Juliet lose a few points, which is why I'm giving Shatter a 3-star
Wow.
real love rating.